Hey guys, it's KJ4A, and welcome back to my 7 Days to Die Let's Play. This is Alpha 7 Season 7, this is Episode 2, and we got to go over some stuff in the beginning of this video today. The number one thing I want to address is that version Alpha 7.1 is out. Okay, well, what's 7.1 do for you? Well, 7.1 fixes about 90% of the problems I had with the game on Alpha 7. Alright, let's look at this really quick. You now have a damage given meter. This is the amount of damage the player deals to non-player enemies, so you can make yourself do more damage to the zombies. Damage received, which is the amount of damage players receive from non-player enemies, zombies. You can change how much damage you basically take from them. Enemy memory. This is the time in real minutes that a zombie will pursue something he has sensed in the world. Enemy spawning. The amount of enemies that will spawn in the world. You can change that as well. Now, none of these I'm really going to deal with. I really don't have too many problems with the enemy spawning can be a little weird, but I'm actually going to leave that alone. The one thing that I really like is craft timers and loot timers. You can change the speed of them, or you can turn them off. Goodbye. Craft timers I really didn't have too much of a problem with until I tried to make spike traps. I tried to make 60 spike traps, and it was going to make me wait 11 minutes. Crafting timers is going to go. I didn't really have too much problem with crafting timers, but it was just slowing down a let's play, and it's stuff that I would just cut out. You wouldn't see it. It's not adding difficulty. It's just making, you know, although I could close my crafting menu while crafting, but I'm just going to get rid of craft timers. If you guys love craft timers, let me know, but I kind of think they're a waste. And loot timers are absolutely horrendous, dreadful, and they're gone, and I'm never bringing them back. So, yeah. For those of you who thought that Alpha 7 was great and that it had a challenge and everything's great, well, most people didn't feel that way. The pimps the next day gave us the options to turn off a lot of the things they did in the Alpha 7 update. You can basically, right now the thing is, you have options. You can you know, change everything. You can make the game harder for yourself. You can make the game easier for yourself. You can turn on the crafting times, the loot times. You can turn them off. You can make them worse or better. There's nothing wrong with options, guys. If you enjoy all the changes they made in Alpha 7 and you think it's a great update, then God bless you. Leave everything alone and go play your game and have fun. For me, there was a few things in there I really didn't like, and the pimps have now given me the option to take those out, and I applaud that. That is a wonderful, wonderful update, and I love it. Let's continue our game here. Oh, by the way, I did a stream 7.1 last night, and man, remember how I said Alpha 7? I gave it a C. Well, it's now going up to a B+. I am going to stay in an area in the game that I did in my stream last. Okay, that was really weird. The game like crashed on me. Yeah, but here we are. We're gonna start. We should be in our little hidey hole. It's now 3 in the morning. Another thing I didn't like about the game was when you dig down, the way the terrain underground is kind of deformed. But I've actually got things that are going to make that a lot easier to deal with. Am I making noise? I'm sensed. Why am I sensed? Do I have food in my inventory? No, I do not. Now, anytime you open up your inventory, it does make noise. That's one reason I was getting sensed. Oh. Another thing someone told me on the videos is that white dot on my mini-map, that's actually a hornet, so that's why he's like kind of floating around up there. So we're not going to worry too much about him right now. I do need to make another pickaxe so I can start mining. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to talk about some of the things in last video, mostly your guys' comments. Now, a lot of you guys commented on that, you know, a bit critical of the way I was handling the Let's Play. Maybe I was whining too much, and you know, I think some of that is justified, and I'm going to stop that. But most people were pretty what's what I'm looking for, respectful about it, and were really cool, and I appreciate those comments. I always like constructive criticism. Just keep it constructive, guys. Don't attack me. Don't call me a baby. No personal attacks. Just say, you know, Cage, try and keep the complaining down to a minimum, but I'm not going to stop the complaining altogether, because if I feel like something is wrong in the game, I'm gonna say so, and that's part of the reason we got the 7.1 update. A lot of people didn't like what was going on with the game, and they let the pimps know about it, and guess what? The pimps fixed it. So, you know, this game's in alpha, and it's always changing. The pimps don't have a set they don't have like a set amount of changes they want to make. They are going to listen to people who say what they like about the game, what they don't like about the game. I will keep it a little bit less. Whoa. All right, that's kind of a problem right there. Give me a second. Let me deal with this now. Anyway, I'm gonna actually stop talking about that. The basic idea is I'm going to keep any complaints about the game I have constructive, and you know, am I stuck again? I'm stuck. All right, 1 second, and here I go. I'm stuck. This isn't good. Give me a sec. Let me deal with this. Actually, I'm going to stop talking about it right now. You guys know how I feel about the game, the things I like, the things I don't like, the things I want changed. And hopefully the pimps will, the pimps have already changed some of them for the better. So I'm cool with that. That is really, really awesome. The pimps listen to people. And the cool thing is the pimps made everybody happy. Because the people who like the challenge, it's still there. And if you, and I hate calling it challenge because I feel like a lot of the updates weren't really challenging. They were kind of time sinks. So, but you know what? If you like the changes the way they were, then you can keep them the way they were. And if you don't, you can change them. It's a win for everybody. And I applaud the fun pimps for it. So I did stream the game last night, and I did learn a lot, quite a lot. I stayed underground. I'm gonna have to. I'm not gonna stay underground that long. I'll show you guys where I'm going to stay. Alright, when it becomes daytime, I am running over to Coronado, and I'm going to stay in, I forget which building. One of these 4 buildings. And I'm going to live there. The hordes there aren't too bad. You know, it's pretty... Actually, you know what? Since I'm going to be leaving here, I should probably get all this iron. The hordes there weren't too bad. It was very manageable, cool place to live. I really enjoyed it. There's a lot of things I like about it. I do not have any water, though. That's going to be a problem. But yeah, so I'm going to stay at the corner of 73 and Coronado, and that's going to be my home for the season. I really, really like it there. The only thing that's not good about it is there's limited sand. There is sand in the area, but they're for rivers, so it's not going to be a lot of sand. I'm going to get rid of empty cans. I'm going to get rid of candy tins. And I'm going to kill this guy. Hey, how come he's not dying? Oh, is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. There we go. So this isn't a bad spot down here. Now, zombies are prone to dig a lot more. I was doing a lot of mining last night on the stream, and the zombies were actually digging down to me, like, pretty hardcore. So I'm going to go down pretty deep when I get to Coronado. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up on one of the roofs. If you are quiet and not really making a lot of noise on the roof and stuff, the zombies will not be coming after you. So that's pretty cool. All in all, after the 7.1 update, oh boy. This isn't a bad setup, actually. She doesn't seem like she's trying to get through, which is nice. You gonna come get some? Alright, you can stay there. I don't really care. So what they're doing is they're hearing me down here mining, and that's why they know where I am. So they're dropping down the pit, which is fine. I'm going to, I'm not going to be staying here. I'm going to actually get out of here. I was watching Partially Royal play, and, you know, he did teach me some things. Number one, he did find a lot more guns than me, which, you know, isn't, you know, I couldn't really help that. But the thing he was doing was he was not saving his bullets. See, the thing is, I was saving a lot of my bullets, and I kind of feel like, I didn't want to shoot off my gun because then that would bring a lot of zombies down on me. Well, guess what? Don't stay in Dyersville. Dyersville is just a nasty place to stay, and I'm not gonna be staying here anymore. At least maybe later if I get a lot of like maybe later if I get a lot of materials, you know, I might be able to stay there. But for the most part, yeah. I can't tell when the zombies die. All right, let's take our mold. It's actually 6:45 in the morning. I don't like leaving all this iron here, but I do have quite a bit of iron, so it's not a big deal. Let's take the wood. Let's take that. Take the dirt, shotgun, food, helmet. Oh, jeez, I'm running out of room. All right, let's go ahead and make some stones. I was not prepared for this to leave right now, which is kind of my bad. But let's just collect everything we can. Yeah, I do want gravel, actually. Throw out these cans. Throw out the empty tins. Okay, now we've got everything we need. Alright, now we gotta get out of here. This is going to be brutal. Whoa. There's a light right there. Look, there's a torch. Oh boy, I didn't even make any ladders for this thing yet. Jeez, I forgot. Alright, did I set up ladders? No, I didn't. Alright, guys, this is how you make ladders. I don't have enough sticks. Oh boy, I'm not prepared for this. Let's repair this and make some more room for ourselves. Then we will take some wood. I never come down in these pits without wood because that's how I make my ladders. And there's my sticks. Now we will set up the ladder. One thing they still need to fix is the torch glitch. The way you still have the strobe light effect. I kind of feel like they need to fix that. Alright. Alright, let's just get the hell out of here. I don't know what it's going to be like up here. Oh my god, they were digging like crazy. Where did that go? Right here? Can't tell. Yeah, it should be... Oh no! Alright, come on, let's get out of here. I might be able to climb up right here. Let's see. Oh, come on, game. Seriously? This is not good. This isn't good. How am I supposed to get out of here? Alright, I'm not feeling comfortable here right now. Okay, that should do it. Make sure the ladder's facing the right way. Why can't I get on it? Why can't I put one right here? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I can't get out of here. There we go. Alright, we're still missing one. There we go. Now we can get out. Oh boy. Alright. So we gotta head towards Coronado. That's the other way. Yeah, okay. Oh man, that gave me a heart attack, guys. I know I didn't sound like I was panicking, but I was. Let's go ahead and make some more stone. Because it's taking up a lot of room in our inventory. How are we? Alright, we're good with the zombies. I need to like learn to look at my, radar. I keep forgetting about that. I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with that that hornet with no guns. Alright, I got some bullets in this one. That's what I'll use if I get attacked by the hornets. I'm gonna not go in the farm. If you look on the radar, there's like a lot of people are saying, Cage, run in the buildings, kill the zombies. But like if you look at that building, there's a lot of zombies in there. I could probably take them, but it's not. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Wait. Oh, they stopped. Okay. Now, another thing that justifies the fact that I feel like this update was a little bit of a mistake is dogs have been nerfed. So they don't have as much health. So remember like earlier I was beating the dog with that club in episode 1? Well, it was a crappy club. I kind of understand that, but I did hit him like 4 or 5 times. I kind of feel like he should have died. And the pimps kind of agree with me because they nerfed him. So, sweet. And if you don't like that nerf, if you want more of a challenge, then you can have it because you can turn up the zombies' health or how much damage you do to them. So you can make it so you do less damage to them, and you can have a ball. So everybody's happy. I'm gonna try and stop talking about this update. I feel like I'm talking it into the ground, but the thing is, right now I'm just traveling and I kind of need something to talk about. But Coronado is really, really sweet, guys. Just wait until I get there, you'll see. Let's drop that club. It's a piece of crap. And let's make more stones while we have the time. Okay. And let's go ahead and eat. Yeah, Coronado's awesome. I mean, I was staying there last night on my stream, and I pimped the place out. It was just awesome. It was, easily defendable. It did have some zombies, so it was exciting, but it was also defendable. There's water. There was food. I'm pretty sure I could get some... Okay, so a lot of people are telling me zombies. Also, on my last video, a lot of people are telling me zombies are not spawning in my area. You saw that zombie right there, and I'm pretty sure the fatty and all these zombies here just spawned. So, yeah, they are spawning in my area. That's okay. Not a problem. I think they a couple of things they did in 7.1. They also changed the spawns, so it wouldn't be so much like zombies wouldn't be spawning in your area constantly. So you'd actually have a chance to like clear out an area. Again, the pimps agreed with what I was saying because they changed it, and it is a lot more manageable now. Let's see. Let's turn that into scrap iron. I don't have any scrap iron on me. No, that's not good. I do have to get some scrap iron. I need it for the melee weapon I use, the spike club. So, yeah. And we're almost there. A lot of people call this town Coronado, but I don't really think it's called Coronado. It's just on the corner of Coronado and 73. It doesn't really have a name. Alright, I'm pretty sure that zombie just spawned on me, which is fine. I have no stamina, so she's taking forever to kill. But that's okay. I do need some water. I need some water bad. Oh, by the way, you do have to boil water now, which is, I love that change. That's a really, really cool change. So when you get water out of a river, out of a toilet, although technically water out of rivers should be drinkable, but, whatever. You do have to boil it, which is really cool. I love that change. That's a change of realism that I'm on board with. And we just got another submachine gun. I think one more submachine gun, and we can, what can I throw out? I need to throw something out. You know what? Let's change these into these. And then loot that. Alright. So yeah, the boiling water is a change I absolutely love. This Alpha 7 went from a C- to a B+ in 7.1. I love it. Just love it. It's going to make for a more interesting Let's Play. Let's keep a lookout in the distance too. I want to show you how zombies are spawning on me. A lot of people in the comments are... That zombie was not there. Unless she wasn't showing up because she was out of my range of being able to see. I guess that's a possibility. It's a possibility. I don't think so. I think they were spawning on me. But I have no really way of confirming that. Now that deer just popped up. He either spawned or he was out of my range. Neither would surprise me. I'm not going to waste bullets on him though. I don't have enough. That's another cool thing about Coronado, man. The deer spawn everywhere around it. Am I near any water? Let's go this... No, we can't. You can't drink the water out of the river because it's not safe. You got to boil it first. So I'm not even going to bother going to the river just yet because I'm not going to have the means to boil it until tomorrow. So I'm going to find water in these places. I'm going to stay in this big building here on the left. And that's going to be home for Season 7, guys. Nice building, right? I can fortify the crap out of it. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's this building over here on the right. So that's going to be home. I can fortify the... Alright, keep an eye on the mini-map and in the game. These zombies are spawning, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, they're just spawning. So, just wanted to clarify that because a lot of people telling me they weren't. They were in the area and just showing up. Alright, I can't really do much here until I have torches. Let's go ahead and get some grass for torches. God, I can't even knock out the grass. I'm going to need water bad. This is going to be a challenge to clear this place out because I don't have the torches and stuff. That's stone and that's stone. Okay. And let's go ahead and make some torches. Where's my sticks? Alright. Now this is going to be tough in here, I'm telling you. I have no stamina. I'm going to have to go guns. It's hard to... Whoa, what's that? Is that a horde? Yeah, that's a horde. Whenever your screen shakes like that, I think that signifies a horde incoming. Alright, you know what? We don't need that. Let's just turn on our mining hat. And we will come up here. I need to drop off some stuff. I can't loot stuff because I don't have any room for it. Alright, let's turn that off and let's dump off some loot. We'll keep the pistol. Keep that. Dump off anything we're not going to need. Do I have an axe? I'm pretty sure I have an axe. Yeah, I have 2 axes. Let's go ahead and combine those. I just want guns on my hotbar right now because I don't have enough stamina to really melee well. Let's put the ladders together, and let's drop off the mold. I would cut this part out, but the thing is, I could get attacked at any point, so I don't want to cut out a potentially exciting part. I'm gonna take that. I'll take that. Let's look for some water. That's what we really need. Come on, be good to me, refrigerator. God. Okay, doing a little bit of post-commentary here really quick. You can stop your comments right now because, yes, I see the 2 bottles of water in my inventory. And for the next couple minutes, I'm going to continue looking for water with 2 bottles of water in my inventory. I apologize for this oversight and enjoy the rest of the video. Ugh, I really don't want to use my... Well, you know what? I can use my cloth fragments for torches because there's plenty of cloth fragments in this house. You just need to knock them out. Ugh, God. My stamina. All right, you know what? I'll come get these things later. Let's make some torches. That right there. Oh boy. Okay. I'm just trying to put the torches at strategic locations. I'm not looting anything but water right now. Except for zombies, because, you know, they'll go away. Seriously, guys, where's the water? Can you drop some water, maybe? Seriously, there's no water. Like, I'm gonna have to get out of here and, like, go somewhere else. Not, like, leave, but go loot. You know what I really need to do is make a crossbow, so let's get some more, grass. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. I can't do anything. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die if I don't get some water. Alright guys, where's the water? Like, seriously. Alright, another kitchen. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, so good. Now I can, actually, you know what? I can take the water right now out of the toilet and boil it. I think I have everything I need to boil it. Actually, let's, we got some time to loot. Let's grab this, because we need that to boil stuff. Alright, we have what we need to boil. I don't want to loot, well, I could probably loot. Yeah, I don't have enough room to loot this place completely. Let's get out of here, go back to our base, and, set down some storage chests. Nothing left in that gun. I should probably kill these guys. No, but you know what? I should melee them. Now that I have water, I can melee them. Save your bullets, man. Save your bullets. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. And that water was key. I thought I was gonna have dehydration problems, to be perfectly honest. Ooh. Thought that was a dog. That's another nice thing about this area. I haven't seen any dogs here yet. Okay. Let's go upstairs and place everything down. We really don't have room to loot anything else. This is my house. It's gonna be pretty cool in here. I probably shouldn't be sprinting so much with little water, but I kind of want to get quick because I want to like drop off stuff and still loot, you know, for this day. All right, let me do some inventory management. I'll be right back. Okay, we just did some inventory management. I'm gonna actually try and secure this place tonight. I do have a specific way I want to secure it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stone and I'm going to make cobblestone. And hopefully that'll be enough. It's not quite a lot, but what I got to do is I have to secure the windows on the first level and, you know, secure the whole first level basically. Put some stone right there. If I go upstairs and I'm quiet, they might not notice I'm here, and then they won't break through. If they know I'm here and they go nuts, they're going to break through. But we're going to try and avoid that. Break out this. Okay, now we're going to get out of here. We're going to try and like not let them know we're up here. That's where the stealth system in this game really comes into play, and it really works well. Now the way I'm going to get out and back is I'm going to knock out this window right here, and I'm going to do like a little ladder system. There we go. But the first thing I need to do is make a... I don't like these sofas, so I'm going to drop them. But I have to pick them up to get them out of the way. The plant is fine. These sofas are kind of like bloodstained and they look like crap. So let's see. We now have enough to make a bedroll. And we are now one step closer to being safe. Okay. This is going to be a really nice house, guys. I really think it's going to come out nicely. So I'm going to put my bedroll up here. And we're going to kill this rabbit for some food. Alright, pretty sweet. Alright, so... yeah, you know, I could probably go out and loot some more before nighttime, but I'm going to actually call this a video here. We're coming up on the 25-minute mark. So yeah, that's going to be it for episode 2, and I'll see you next time for episode 3. Till then, take it easy.